folks, welcome back to Glesga News. We're on the Sun online, the link will be in the description. Okay, so if you've not already heard, the famous R&B singer R.Kelly is up on charges of child abuse or having sex with underage girls, whatever way you want to term it. And during this interview, the headline is R.Kelly is restrained while furiously looming over interviewer Gayle King. Gayle King's a famous, well-known interviewer on a morning show in the States, and he's screaming, "I'm fighting for my effing life." So the background, just basically before we watch it, here's the background. Quite a while back, there was a video surfaced of him having sex, allegedly having sex with an underage girl, 14. He was taken to court for it along with other bits and pieces, but because they couldn't prove, because the focus of the camera wasn't great, because there was no way of identifying the girl, he basically beat that. And people thought, gave him the benefit of the doubt. And then he married a 15-year-old girl. I mean, wouldn't you just credit it right out of the blue, And here we are years later, where there's just been a big documentary about him, and it's called, Escaping R.Kelly or something. He apparently allegedly abuses women, by keeping them prisoner in his house, and he's had sex with multiple women. Are now accusing him of having sex with them while they were underage. And now yet again another video has appeared. Somebody from within his own group or workers or whatever has handed this video over to a lawyer, and this lawyer has handed it over to the authorities, and apparently the quality in terms of facial recognition is proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's this dude here. And he's been charged. He was arrested. He's supposed to be a multi-millionaire, but he had trouble getting 77 grand to get his cell out of the jail. He had to spend three nights in the jail. So, this guy's under pressure. So, here we go. Without further ado, let's just play what he's got to say.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about me.
So, what this is I'm a victim. I'm a victim. You're killing me. You're coming after me. Now, this is a guy that usually turns up in interviews with leather coats and leather trousers. See the change in him now? See the suit, the traditional suit. That's like going to court. You get guys that turn up at court with a suit on and they think, it is, it's common practice to dress for the court. It's to show respect to the court. But a lot of people think they do it because the judge is going to go, he's well dressed, he must be innocent. That's not the case.
Still talking about you with underage girls. Do you still sit here and say you have never been with underage girls? Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. I had 2 cases back then that I said in the beginning of the interview that I would not talk about because of my ongoing case now.
Okay.
Right? Okay, fair enough. But I will tell you this. People are going back to my past, okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past, and they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
So, listen, what just came to mind there is a song that he sang, and it was, "I believe I can fly," right? And that's the only way you're going to get off of this, R. Kelly, because your logic is absolutely flawed. What you're saying is, because I was accused of this before and I beat that, that means then that that's irrelevant and that shouldn't be thought about. So get that out of your mind. Completely get that out of your mind. It's got nothing whatsoever to do with this case. I'm being accused separately here, but that legally that's true, but morally and to most people's way of thinking, it shows a pattern of behaviour, doesn't it, R.Kelly? So your pattern of behaviour is being repeated.
But the past is relevant with you with underage girls.
Absolutely no, it's not.
Why?
Because for one, I beat my case.
See, I beat my case, so that doesn't mean that means that I didn't do it. Do you understand what he's trying to do there? He, in his own mind, he thinks that because he won a court case, it didn't happen. That's what happens to a celebrity when the veil of secrecy is removed. And woe any celebrity that finds themselves in this position, because the law and the courts, you know, they'll just, he'll be destroyed in court. That man's headed for prison. I don't think there's much point in reading this, because you've got a fair idea of who he is. You know, he's finished. And that woman's face there shows it. What she's doing is she's looking at a guy that was a multi-millionaire. I mean, a top R&B singer. His music has been amazing. And now his music will not even get played on the radio. There'll be a ban on his music. And that face there is the face of somebody who says, "You're going down." And that's the face of a guy that says, "I'm caught." And he's all dressed up there with his shiny shoes. It's not going to make any difference at all to you, mate. You're headed for the jail, the penitentiary, and let's see how you get on in there, because if you've not got any money, you don't get any protection. Okay folks, it is what it is. Peace out.